Crab is Crab. I'm playing Crab. I feel like you already know what it is. I feel like I don't gotta explain it, but I will anyway, for those of you who don't know how it works. And before we get into that, consider liking and subscribing, because the last time I asked people to do that, it worked. Turns out people did it. Turns out when you ask people to do stuff, they do it. I know, crazy concept. But anyway, as for the deck, it's basically like a Crab deck you might have seen in any other patch, but this time it has Citlali in it. You might have seen a bunch of other people play similar lists, and yep, I'm a little bit late. I just didn't want to do the obvious thing. But yeah, if you've seen my review of Citlali when the patch came out, I said that she is blatant Lila power creep, and I stand by it. Turns out that her best deck in this patch is just as a Lila replacement. Like, there was already a Lila Herald Crab deck that popped up every once in a while, where Lila was there to give a little bit of shields, give some cryo application so you can melt every once in a while. And Citlali not only gives more cryo application, but also more shields. So it's basically like, what if we took Lila, who was already like a questionable to good spot in Crab, and we made her like the best character ever? Yeah, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't even really gotta explain it. There's a little bit of a change to the list, as in it has Abundant Phlogiston and Tada to like proc Citlali and give her more Night Soul, but realistically, all you need to know is that her Night Soul thing, her Opal Shield and its Papa, it's like every time you get hit, you get a shield, and even though it's supposed to be one shield for her, that turns into 2 shields for Crab, and that's a ridiculous amount. And then if you have like a quick swap, you can start on her, apply some cryo, quick swap to Crab, melt off of it, that's gonna reapply cryo. You're gonna have like a bunch of shields like right off the bat, and you can play really aggressively with Crab while having an amount of shields that you would usually have. Like, you can be as aggressive as the more aggressive Crab lists while being as defensive as the most defensive Crab lists. You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of ridiculous. And then there's Candace, who's just here to give 2 shields to Crab and deal 3 Hydro. She just applies Hydro sometimes. I mean, there's also the Burst, which can apply Hydro in multiple instances and can buff normal attacks, but realistically, she's very replaceable by Herald, and I would argue Herald might even be better. But to be honest with you, this isn't my list. I got this list off of Liao, and I believe this is literally just a list Kevin Z made, like without any changes. I saw him talking about having one countdown and it being awkward, but I didn't catch the conversation. This is probably just a Kevin Z list. I feel like it is. I'm not too familiar with it, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I find Crab really boring. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty standard list. You get a bunch of shield artifacts, you get a bunch of shields from your characters, you have Herald, you have Crab talent to get a few more shields, you have some defensive tools, some draw power. It's just a Crab deck. I don't know what to explain about it. It's just a Crab deck. But yeah, enough for the deck. Let's get into the games. So we're doing this again. Remember that one person that tried to like pick a bunch of different decks to counter pick me? We kept matching into each other again and again and again. Yep, this is them. This is them. I think I'm just gonna keep the 2 artifacts. Ooh, that's a few too many artifacts. But yeah, this is them.
Leave me alone.
So
Let's go.
If you see the same person multiple times throughout this video, that is why. But yeah, here I think I'm gonna go for a bit more offensive of a line. I know it might seem a little weird into what is essentially a stall deck, right? But I think as long as I can get the ball rolling, I can gain as many shields as they do health while being aggressive, and they're tuning cards round 1. So that's a good sign for me. They're tuning a lot of cards. Is that for an equipment? I'm guessing it's for an equipment. It is. Okay.
let the show begin.
So suddenly I can't really do it, I think. Yeah, because this isn't gonna fix me dice. This isn't gonna fix my dice, like, at all. I guess I can save the quick swap for next round. Yeah, this is 3, 4, 8. Yep. Actually, I guess it's not 8. Whatever. Whatever. I think I used my dice a little bit incorrectly. But as I said, whatever. I guess I'm just gonna normal attack. Get a little bit of energy. Next round I can like skill and then burst. And the burst is gonna give me some more shields. You know? The most likely outcome is me skilling and then quick swapping to get a melt. But it's nice to have enough energy for the burst. There was probably a better way to use my dice in a way where I equip all of my artifacts, but unfortunately I'm a little bit stupid. Oh. Okay, so it's gonna take them like 3 billion years to fully stack that up. So I'm not under like any pressure basically. Like what did they get here? 2 random food cards, okay. So nothing, because they're at full health. They admittedly won't be at full health for long, but
Get to work.
yeah, it's like 8 stacks is gonna take quite a bit of time.
Praise.
So I can't just burst and then swap to crab and skill, but I can do this. I can Dawn Winery, quick swap, 2 crab, skill. That's gonna melt, give me 1 more Night Soul point on Sitlali, reapply the cryo. Next round I can melt again. I got a bunch of shields, already at 13 shields, and it's like round 2. They're not gonna hit me here, unfortunately, so that's not gonna proc the Night Soul, but it's fine. It's actually really fine, yeah. Do I want it to go first? I don't, right? No, I guess it's fine. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's like I would be a bit scared if they had a Wolf's Gravestone, because against Crab, that's basically like a fully stacked Melu sword without needing to stack it, you know? So like, it's not like this. Like, I feel like everybody's been hyping up this Crab deck, and it's like, it is a Crab deck that is better than the previous ones. Don't get me wrong, Sitlali is a huge buff to Crab, but it's like, it's a Crab deck? Are we just gonna forget that you can just play a combo deck? You are completely within your right to pick a combo deck. Like, I know it might seem like, I know people have probably forgotten that Sayu exists by this point, but it's like, you can just play Sayu. Like, what are they gonna do? Freeze you? With a prepare skill? Yeah, I don't think so. I just don't buy it. It's like when I say that this deck deals a lot of damage, it's not like it rushes you down and it aggroes you down. It's like it's just got solid DPS. So yeah, Like, I feel like this deck is a bit overhyped. Not in the Whale way, where it's like, Whale is genuinely just worse than it was before with the new card. Like, Chaska makes Whale worse. This is just like, it's better, but like, is it a meta threat? Not really. Like, I'm not saying it's useless, like, I'm not saying the deck is worthless, but there's definitely been better decks out there. Also,
Whatever you need.
I don't need this one, so I can just tune it, and then I can burst, and then Barbara's dead.
Lolline, he's Papa. Get him.
I feel
Yeah, and there we go.
weak.
Grab. Yeah, so I did get a rematch against the opponent that I'm matching to a bunch. And they were running a pretty weird deck. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to
Leave
Arena of
me
Champions
alone.
instead.
Never mind. Let's go.
I'm gonna go to Arena of Champions instead. I'm not gonna do random matchmaking. There's probably different opponents here. And there is indeed a different opponent. But I have zero clue what they're playing. Anyway, sing your heart out. Liben this on Sedlali, this on Candice. I've given up on pronouncing her name correctly because I don't know what it is. Like, I don't. Like I've said multiple times that I don't know what it is, and not a single soul has told me which one it actually is. So I'm just gonna go with Candice. I'm probably wrong, but you know what? Egyptians can, or general North African and Southwest Asian cultures can roast me if they want to. I don't know. Even though I'm very close to both of those cultures. Like I'm like literally one country away from, well, all of it actually. Like I'm Bulgarian. I can like I'm literally one Turkey away from both North Africa and Southwest Asia, you know, the Middle East. So I should probably know. I should probably have some idea of how her name might actually be pronounced. But yeah, I don't. So what are the chances they just kill Sitlali here? What are the chances I skill and then they just kill Sitlali? They just murder her. Phlogiston. Skill.
Get to work.
If they hit her, I'm gonna go back up to 1 stack. Honestly, I'm kind of cool with them killing her here. They did not. Okay, they had a quick swap, they could have done it. But yeah. Let's just skill here. Go up to 2 stacks, reapply the cryo. They have an 8 damage burst, but like that's gonna only get me down to 5 shields, and 5 shields isn't particularly low. Like that's a comfortable amount of shields for me. Because, like, I'm gonna get more later. What?
Give up.
Okay, so... So that just happened. What the scallop? What am I saying? What am I saying? Yeah, let's just... Should I just take 1 damage? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take 1 damage, and then that's gonna turn into shields, which is gonna turn into more shields, and even more shields because of the talent. Because like, I used a Dow which which made me take damage, which consumed 1 Night Soul point, which turned into 1 shield, but because of Crab it's 2 shields, and because of the talent it's actually 4 shields. And so now I'm at 16, and to start the next round I'm gonna be at 20, because it's 2 from the General Ancient's Helm, and then 2 more from the talent, and so I'm gonna be at 20, which is way more than enough to kill with Burst, to kill any of their character with my Burst. I'm not going to do that, because D-Luke is at 3 health, so he's such a easy sacrifice, like they could easily just sack him off. I'm just gonna equip with the General's Ancient Helm, or the General Ancient's Helm. The General's Ancient Helm, yes. Also, because of Golden Troops reward, can this skill costs 1? So that's basically 1 cost,
What's wrong?
2 shields,
Are you in danger?
3 damage. Pretty good rate. Now could the Herald potentially be even better? Maybe? Not really in this situation, but maybe. Also, my dice are terrible.
Time for retribution.
So that was a lot of damage. But see if I care. Okay, finally some dice fixing. So this kill isn't gonna kill D-Luke.
Too easy.
However, a normal attack would.
There can be no excuse or defeat.
And I'm guessing next round they're just gonna finish me off with... I was gonna say with Ning Wong's skill, but sure. And then when they do that, I can reapply Sitlali's skill. And then even if she dies, her skill, or its Papa is still gonna be active, which is gonna let me just do stuff on Crab. I mean, I guess without having a way to gain Night Soul points, its Papa doesn't do much on its own. Right? So I guess if Zitlali dies, that isn't very relevant. Whatever. Point is, I'm gonna get some cryo on them, I'm gonna get some shields, then I'm gonna burst, they're gonna die. Ooh.
Incoming.
Swapping to
Shields.
Ning Wong, and also they're force swapping me to Crab, which I didn't think about. But I guess it does make sense. That is how overload works. Those are the rules of the video game. So that is a 14 damage burst. They could reduce it, you know, Ningguang's skill gives them some damage reduction, deal some damage to me.
Give up.
But it's like, they're gonna have to sacrifice 1 character. At least.
The victor has been decided.
Wait, I have 8 dice, and they're actually of the perfect element, so I can play Dawn Winery, swap to Sitlali for free, spend 3 on the skill, go back on Crab, spend 3 on his skill. Perfect, actually.
Leave me alone. Never mind. Let's go.
Crab moment. I have like 30 shields for literally no reason. I've been playing extremely aggressive this whole game, and I mean, I guess not extremely aggressive, but I've been playing relatively aggressive this whole game, and I still have 30 shields. Like, I know my other characters are like dead and basically dead, but it's 30 shields though. You know who could get through all 30 shields though? Sethos. Holy shit, what a good character. No, don't play Sethos. If you want to deal with Crab, literally just play Sayu. You might lose to other meta decks like Traffic Light, but just play Sayu. Like, what are they gonna do? Freeze you?
Speed of light.
With what? With a prepare skill? Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it's not happening. But yeah. GG.
I will
GG.
not